Hey, what's going on guys, and welcome back to another episode in the Bundesliga career mode. This is episode number 76, and we start today's episode off with a youth squad monthly report, a squad report, and a look at the standings as well, as we've now into December, so just 1 month away from the January transfer window, but I don't anticipate us doing too much, as right now we have literally no money whatsoever. You can take a look at the youth academy though, and how the players currently looking, and also look at the squad report as well, and as you can see, Cesar Valente has hit 90. Yes, for the first time in this series, we have a player that is 90 plus for overall, and it's Cesar that is the first. And how fitting is that? When we bought Marco Reus, there was a potential that he would become the first 90 overall player. He grew to an 89, he still is an 89, but Cesar Valente has reached 90, and that is just fantastic to see. And I'm really pleased because if you watch my last career mode with Watford and Milan, you would know that with Marco Ryan-Thaler, I didn't want to end the series until he hit 90, and of course he hit 90 in the final season. Cesar's now hit 90, so possibly this one to be our final season. I guess we'll have to wait and see, but still, Cesar's hit 90, delighted with that. Royce, you can see, is an 89 right now, just one rating behind him, and it's just been great, you know, Cesar's story and Cesar's growth throughout this entire career, because the vast majority of those ratings that he's grown have of course been through training, but it's been amazing watching his progression from being an academy graduate, given a start on the big stage, to be the #1, and now to what he is, you know, a World Cup winner, Confederations Cup winner, Bundesliga winner, Deutsche Pokal winner, and one of the best goalkeepers in the world, and one of the best players in the world at just 20 years old. It really is awesome, and unlike anything I've ever done before, so it's been really awesome to see it, really. But still following that, a little league table, 13 games in, we are top of the table right now, so pleased to see, despite a very inconsistent start. Also in the Champions League as well, after our win against Sevilla in the last game in the last episode, we are one win away from guaranteeing a place as top of the group. We're already qualified for knockout stages, and in the Deutsche Pokal in the round of 16 stage, we will be taking on a side from the second tier of German football. But for the first game of today's episode here, we go back to the Bundesliga after our 2-0 victory against Sevilla in the Champions League in the last game in the last episode. We beat Schalke in our last Bundesliga game by 5-1. That was at the Volkspark Stadion though. Now we take on Wolfsburg away from home, and Wolfsburg have started off this season very well, much better than last year. They're only 3 points behind us right now in the table, as we're top and they are in 4th, so a big game away from home. Can we carry on with another win here, keep the win streak going, and after a fantastic win against Sevilla in the last game, get another 3 points here? Let's see if we can stay top of the table with a big result away from home in the Bundesliga and claim another vital win. Here's Bas Dost for Wolfsburg, tries to play it through towards Ricardo Rodriguez and does, and the Swiss left back on the ball takes it round Jonathan Tah, and him and Gerhardt do very well together to win that ball back for us. And now Tah, our centre back, going on a storming run here down this right hand side, and still Jonathan Tah on the ball. He's not the quickest, but he's got strength, and fair play to him. Jonathan Tah still going, cross to the far post, what a ball, Correa! Oh, he put it just wide of the post. That deserved an assist there for Jonathan Tah. What a run down that right flank. And the big stoggy centre-back put in a great cross as well. Maybe a new position for him is down the right-hand side of midfield, but Correa sadly heads it just wide the post. But first chance coming to us 15 minutes in, still goalless. Here's Maximilian Arnold through towards Esquez. Great through ball. Rodriguez goes for goal, and Valente turns behind for a corner. A chance really out of nothing there for Wolfsburg. So Valente's goal kick is short, and Danilo lets it run across his body before finding Sane down this right-hand side here. And again, we're having joy going down this right flank. Sane cuts inside here, and Leroy Sane has space to shoot on his preferred left foot, and that goes just over the bar. Still 0-0, come on. Correa through towards Royce, down the left-hand side, tries to take it round Young here, and Young got the tackle in, but Royce won't give up on the ball here, and takes it round his man. Royce crossed the ball to the centre, Correa's header finds the back of the net, and just past the half an hour mark, Angel Correa makes it 1-0, and opens the scoring for the away side. So got a little bit fortunate there, lost the ball with Royce, but he carried on going, persistent, won it back for us off Young, and crossed the ball into the centre, and Angel Correa simply couldn't miss. So Royce chips it in, Correa, free header, puts it into the back of the net, 1-0 Hamburg, Correa's into double figures. That's what we want to see. Great stuff. Here's Maximilian Arnold for Wolfsburg down the right hand side. Very poor second half as things stand. That's a good cross to the centre though. And Dos won the header. But Valente made a very good save at his near post and turned it behind for a corner. So literally nothing's gone on in this second half. And I was about to say how poor it's been. But fortunately for us, Valente makes a very big save when he was required to do so. Trash through towards Ricardo Rodriguez down the left hand side. Can the home side get back on their terms? Good cross to the centre, and Dermich and Valente is going to come and claim that. Well done, Cesar. Did very well to read that. And now a possible chance on the break here as Cesar plays it through towards Marco Reus. Reus will take it ahead of him and try and beat Maximilian Arnold in a foot race here, and he should do so. And Reus is inside the area. Reus on the ball, takes it around another, gets inside. Marco Reus for two, and Lewis Holtby blocks the shot, and the skipper puts it over the bar. Thanks very much, captain. Seriously, Royce on a good run. Goes through the shoot, and Holtby blocks it and turns behind for a goal kick. Excellent. Sane holds off Rodriguez and goes down his right-hand side here. Stendera's asking for it. He'll get it. Stendera takes it around his man. Through towards Timo Werner. Oh, can he hold the ball up? There's a man inside. It's Stendera, surely for 2-0. There it is. Game over with 20 seconds to go. And Mark Stendera comes off the bench and settles the points. Wolfsburg 0, Hamburg 2. And we get ourselves that second goal that will surely secure the points. Now on the break, Stendera through towards Werner. Did well to hold on to that ball, give it back towards Mark Stendera. Great finish with the weaker left foot into the back of the net. 2-0 Hamburg, and we're staying top of the table. Go on, that's your ball, Tar. Get up, get up, get up. Well done. Commanding header. Jonathan Tar's got a place in the first team and taken out Hoffman due to his good form. And he's been great all season long as Stendera gets it through towards Royce down the left-hand side. Possibly one more chance here to score a third goal. Royce towards Masuaku, and the referee says no, that'll do. Full time. So final score here, Wolfsburg 0, Hamburg 2. We get ourselves to 3 points here at the Volkswagen Arena, or whatever the generic stadium is called. A very good win for us. We played the better football, I feel. I think we were the stronger side, but I'm disappointed that we didn't take more chances. Either way, we got ourselves the win and a clean sheet. Good to see as we stay top of the table. Having said that, the stats actually paint a bit of a different story, as you can see right here. Apparently it was very balanced. 5 shots on both sides, 2 shots on target for each as well, and Wolfsburg had a bit more possession, so maybe I didn't judge this game very well, but I actually thought we played a lot better than these stats show, but clearly not. But still, we won the game with 2-0. That's the most important thing. Man of the match to me, even though Valente got a 9.8, which is crazy, would probably go to Jonathan Tah. 7.7 for him. He was very good at the back, very commanding, good game, and yeah, I'll give Tah man of the match for what was a surprising game for, well, Valente to get a 9.8, and for those stats to show that, I thought we played far better than that. Maybe we didn't, but still, we won the game by 2-0. We stayed top of the table. That's the most important thing. A very good win, and another good one to follow on from the Schalke and Sevilla wins. Let's keep this good form going. So a good 2-0 victory over Wolfsburg keeps us top of the table and also extends our win streak to 3 games in all competitions. And after a pretty inconsistent and poor start to the season, hopefully now we can start getting on a good run, which will see us keep our lead at the top of the table and extend the gap in terms of points to a distance which will see us be comfortable favourites going into the second half of the season to retain our Bundesliga crown. But for the second game of today's episode, we take on Borussia Dortmund here, who currently sit in 6th place. We welcome them to the Volkspark Stadion, looking to extend the win streak to 4 in all competitions and try and get another big 3 points as we try and pull away at the top of the table in the Bundesliga. Danilo down the right hand side holds the ball up here and keeps hold of it, and still Danilo, and he'll play it across towards Masuaku. And I think there's a man on the floor for Dortmund, is there not? As Masuaku plays it back towards Tar. And yeah, it's Subotic. It's Subotic. So because of that, they'll be without a centre back. So if we really want to push this here and try and find a goal whilst they're a man light, this will be good. As Masuaki finds Royce here down left hand side. Royce crosses to the centre, and Gerhardt's header is saved by Berkey and turned behind for a corner. So I was just stalking the man that was going on the pitch in. Who is that? Who is that? If it's a defender, we can exploit it. And we almost did. Good save by Berkey. And it is still goalless, and Sane hits the woodwork, and then Piszczek turns behind for a corner. So trying to make this man advantage count here, but it's still goalless. A couple of good chances though, both from headers. Still 0-0. Come on, Saul, you're born, yes, son. You're 6'5". You've got to start winning more headers. That's a good tackle though, and it will come back towards Gerhardt. and he'll give it towards Leroy Sané. So still 0-0. We have been on top in this first half, though, as Danilo finds Correa, and a good chance here. Correa on the ball, inside towards Leroy Sané, off the bar again, and it's cleared away by Dortmund. I think it was Sané a few minutes ago who hit the woodwork. He's done it again, and it is still 0-0. We've been the better team in this first half. We've got to find the opening goal at some stage, though. Come on. Danilo's throw towards Maya, and Maya will give it towards Masuaku here, and if Royce gets his skates on here, he could be away as Paslak tries to keep up, but Royce takes it round him. Brilliant first touch, and he'll go for goal. What a sensational goal that would have been from Royce there, but Berkey denied him at the near post. So we are still deadlocked at 0-0, but we've been the better team. I just want one goal. That's all I want. Come on. Here's Correa on the ball through towards Sané. Last chance of the half here, probably as Sané goes on the run, gets into the area, takes it around Subotic. Leroy Sané for 1-0. Another great save by Benaglio. Not Benaglio, sorry, Berkey. Getting my Swiss goalkeepers mixed up. And eventually it's cleared away for a throw. So still goalless in this one. But in this first half, we have been so dominant, but we just can't find the back of the net. A story of my whole season so far, I suppose, playing FIFA 16. I've created some chances, but I just can't take them. As Holtby cross to the centre, knocked down, and Sané goes for goal and does score, and finally we take the lead, and Leroy Sané has got the goal. And I tell you what a fantastic goal for Leroy Sané, who once again, for the third time in the half, hit the woodwork. But fortunately, this time the ball goes into the back of the net alongside hitting the post. So good corner into the centre, not fully dealt with, and what a finish by Leroy Sané. I'm not doing goal of the seasons in this series, but if I was, that would be a contender. On the half volley, an acrobatic kick, a wonderful strike by Leroy Sané. He's looked our best player in this first half, and he's going to separate the sides as well. Going into the break, a long time coming, lots of chances, but finally our first goal. Sané's got it. Hamburg 1, Dortmund 0. Here's Nuri Sahin for Borussia Dortmund off the bench. Tar comes out of position to try and meet him. Now Castro on the ball, through towards Cavani. Good first touch and a great ball through towards Benitez. Inside the area, chips it to the centre. Headed away by Saul. And now a possible chance on the break here as Royce gives it back towards Masuaku. He's got Sané down the right hand side, volleys it inside towards Maya. Come on, a really good chance here. Maya through towards Sané. He's got pace, he's got agility, he's clearly got a finish on him. It's Leroy Sané for 2-0, and what a save by Berkey. And Dortmund will get it away. Another fine save, and it's still just 1-0. And as we come towards the close, I really hope I won't rue all these missed chances. Still a goal up, but a frustrating game. Created so much, but finished so little. And that's a good ball through towards Cavani, and Saul has been beaten here, and Cavani's inside the area, cross to the far post, and a header by Benitez goes into the back of the net. And wouldn't you just know it, with 17 minutes to go, Borussia Dortmund are going to probably steal a point here at the Volkspark Stadion. We've been on top throughout this entire game, and Dortmund, with one of their rare chances, have taken it and equalised. Cavani chests it around Nicolas Saul, crosses to the far post. Benitez wins the header against a former Dortmund player, Marco Reus, and the substitute heads in his third of the season and makes it 1-1. And I've only got myself to blame. So many chances I've created for myself in this game, but I've failed to finish them. And unfortunately, I am going to rue all those missed chances. 1-1. Dortmund back on level terms. Well, what a frustrating game then. We draw 1 apiece here at the Volkspark Stadion. We took the lead in the first half through Leroy Sané just before the break, but with 17 minutes to go, Benitez came off the bench and headed in an equaliser for Borussia Dortmund. So final score, Hamburg 1, Borussia Dortmund 1, but the truth of the matter is we dominated this game, and the fact we dropped 2 points is very, very disappointing. And you can see the stats here, no denying it this time. We were the far better side, and Dortmund did actually do very well in the second half to get possession back in their favour, but they only had 1 attempt in the entire game, and typically that turned out to be their goal. So a frustrating game. We should have won this game, and comfortably too, but unfortunately couldn't do so. I thought Sané played so well for us, even though he apparently lost 26 headers. Really? He lost 26 headers in the game. Did he, really? Did he really lose 26 headers? Well, either way, he played very well, but Berkey will get man of the match for me. I thought he played fantastically well between the sticks for Dortmund, and if it wasn't for him, they certainly wouldn't have got a point. They would have lost this game, and comfortably as well. But unfortunately, the game does finish as a draw. The win streak does stop there, and we drop 2 points here at the Volkspark Stadion. And that will end today's episode in the Bundesliga career mode as well, guys. So a big thank you for watching today's episode. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed today's episode, then please leave a like. Likes are much appreciated. Of course, they really help the channel grow as well. You don't have to leave a like if you don't want to. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic Friday evening. Hope you've had a fantastic week. And I'll see you for next episode of the Bundesliga career mode very soon.